Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. When it comes to food, Savannah-Starling District certainly has something to say. In the heart of the community, a new garden-style bar and restaurant features bold flavors, botanical flair, and endless summer energy. We love that. Our favorite food and culture journalist, Martina Yvette Allen, joins us for this week's edition of A Dash of That. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So we are talking about Garden Square. They say, come for the vibes, stay for the cocktails.
And they are correct.
Okay.
So Garden Square is not your traditional Mediterranean restaurant. They are going against the grain. One of the things I do love is that they have a emphasis on sustainability. They also want to be able to introduce certain dishes in their cold induction kitchen, which I think is really fantastic. I'm a big fan of kitchens and how things are processed. So they don't have a fryer.
No gas.
No gas. So all they do is basically make what they can in these cold induction, kitchens. So I think it's pretty cool that they have that ability to make these beautiful dishes.
Tell us a little bit about the chef, Brian Gomez.
Yes. So Brian
Martinez.
Brian Gomez Martinez. So he is the executive chef at Garden Square. He's been there for about a month now.
He got there
right when they opened, right? And so one of the things that he actually has done is created these dishes that pull from North African cultures, Mediterranean cultures. I think it's also an ode to his Mexican heritage, and he combines all of these flavors together to create these unique and beautiful dishes that pair very well with the bar program.
Also with a southern flair,
A
correct?
very southern flair,
Okay.
absolutely.
Before we get to the food, let's talk about the space because that is also
Yes.
unique.
So the space is very robust. It's very elegant in there. Like I walked in and I was like, oh, this is very fancy. So this is a very nice place. It's very cool for like maybe like a bridesmaid's party, a nice little date night. And in the outside area, they like to use this open space area. Everything is basically curated and created for the gardening. You want you to feel like they're at a day party in the garden every day.
And they use those things in the garden for the dishes. So we're going to get to the first photos right now because we're really curious about these.
Yes, so this is the frittata. This actually was my favorite dish. They use a mixture of different herbs, including radishes, a pickled onion, and a fluffy egg. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And a pickled jalapeno. This is the lamb mosaic. This is isn't that gorgeous? So it's pulled from a lamb sausage. The hummus, though, is the interesting part because it's a thicker hummus. So it doesn't have too much tahini in it. It's beautiful. This right here is an ode to Natasha Conyers, who is the bar manager's father. This is the corn margarita. And this one is pulling from the corn essence and then also has a fluffy finish as well. And this is the peri peri chicken with a buttermilk sauce on it, chili oil, chive oil. It was amazing. I couldn't think of anything else that I wanted to do more than eat all of these dishes and drink all of the drinks. This is the muddled wine, another favorite of mine. It tastes just like Christmas. Nice little cotton and reed. So it's a brewery not a brewery, but it's a rum distillery that's in DC. You will only find cotton and reed at Garden Square. You can't find any place else in Savannah. And then this is their traditional mushroom toast with a oyster mushroom, pickled onions. It used the sourdough bread from Flora and Fauna. So again, they are making partnerships with other places around the Starling Dairy area. And of course, as you all know, I did not get to try this one. This is a carrot and ginger margarita. So there was two things I was allergic to, but from my understanding, it's nice, it's creamy, and then it has a nice little spicy finish.
I love the presentation,
yes,
too.
It's beautiful. Natasha does a wonderful job. Now, this is everybody's favorite.
So, our producer, Jeffrey, and our director, Sharon, were asking about this.
Yes, so this is the boiled peanut shot. So it comes with four shooters. It comes with a chaser of boiled peanuts. It is beautiful, very spicy and adventurous. This right here is their classic taste of the Bloody Mary, also known as the Verde.
But not red.
Not red. It has wasabi in it, actually, instead. And then also black sesame, so kind of like an Asian flair. And again, this is the muddled wine with the cotton and reed if you wanted to see the bottle.
Okay, and so we want to make sure that you know that these pictures were taken by Martina
They were.
because Dash is so busy.
Yes,
that
he's very busy.
Wants to
but keep him booked.
Booked and busy. They're open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday for brunch.
Yes, absolutely. So brunch, and then they do a dinner service as well on Friday and Saturday. And I think what's really interesting is that they have a peak time. So in between when they're rotating in the kitchen, they actually have a time where you can come out to the garden and actually just eat on some snacks and maybe just have a nice little conversation.
We shall do that. Thank you,
Yes,
Martina,
absolutely.
for joining us.
Thank you.
And you can watch this segment again anytime or our previous interviews with Martina on our website at wsab.com/Martina.